Now, top focus at this hour, viewers. Iran says that it will hold talks with mediator Qatar. This is scheduled for Wednesday regarding its frozen assets. But Iran still insists that there are no plans for direct negotiations with the United States in Doha. And pertinent to remind you here that Donald Trump said that it was Iran who wanted to meet the US in Doha. Well, top US envoys Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner are already in the Qatari capital, where they met Qatari mediators on Tuesday. However, Qatar has firmly denied reports that the American delegation is in the country for talks with Iranian officials. Listen to this.
We're not expecting any high-level Iranian officials at the moment, but as I said, the technical meetings are ongoing since the time, and they haven't stopped since then.
Iran's foreign ministry says discussions in Doha will focus on implementing provisions of the Memorandum of Understanding, including arrangements for the release of Iran's frozen assets. The diplomatic activity comes after exchanges of fire over the weekend, which tested the fragile June 17th interim accord between Washington and Tehran. The 14-point Memorandum of Understanding provides a 60-day window to both sides to negotiate a permanent ceasefire. Meanwhile, Iran's chief negotiator, Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf, has said that Tehran is prioritizing diplomacy with the United States but remained ready for war. He described US as an untrustworthy enemy who will take action against Iran whenever they find the opportunity. Even so, he defended continued diplomatic engagements despite heightened tensions, saying that negotiations should not be mistaken for weakness or friendship.
We are pursuing dialogue, but if the dialogue is not implemented, we are also prepared for war and will respond accordingly.
Ghalibaf said the meetings in Switzerland were aimed at implementing the first phase of the 14-point Memorandum of Understanding. He even argued that the diplomatic process has already produced tangible results, claiming casualties have fallen to almost zero. He also said Iran's oil exports have rebounded sharply since the agreement came into effect.
From the day the blockade was lifted until today, we have exported more than 40 million barrels of oil. By contrast, during the previous 50 to nearly 60 days, we were genuinely unable to export even a single barrel of oil.
US Vice President J.D. Vance has said that the coming weeks could mark a defining moment in US-Iran relations, stressing that the next phase depends largely on how Tehran responds to the economic and diplomatic pressure applied by President Donald Trump. Vance said that the Trump administration remains focused on securing full, verifiable denuclearization alongside a broader overhaul of the security architecture across West Asia.